Hi, welcome to Unrolled, episode 144. I sound weird to myself in the headphones. There we go. You're watching Unrolled, the worst cigar podcast on the internet. My name is Mike. Across the table from me is Chuck. And Drew is going to spend this whole week wrestling in his PJs.
Getting ready for that tournament.
Getting ready for the tournament.
Yeah.
Is this Global Gym versus the Good Guys? Or
I don't
shit,
know.
What the fuck? What was the other gym called?
The Global Gym and Average Joe's.
Average Joe's. That's right. Well, you've been to Drew's gym, and when's the last time you went?
It's been a couple weeks.
Has it?
Yeah.
Was it due to injury or just this fucking job?
I'm not supposed to be doing anything.
Why?
So, this hernia.
Oh, no shit.
So, I seen them Thursday, and he said again that I shouldn't be doing anything. Shouldn't be lifting over 20 pounds. So.
How's that working out with the JOB?
Oh, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
You don't really have to lift that much?
No.
That's cool.
I just stay away from the batteries and the brake rotors.
All right, fair. Don't fuck with the drop spindles.
Yeah, right.
Right. Motherfuckers are heavy as fuck
They
when
are.
we put them on that truck, bro.
Cast iron.
Bro.
Big solid chunk of cast iron.
Should that really be how they are? Anyway, instead of this fucking aluminum channeled fucking lightweight shit, we just make everything so fucking cheap nowadays, man.
Been driving that Corvette.
Sorry, yeah, so you got all your paperwork right?
Paperwork come in. I hurried up and put plates on it. So
Right. You got that insurance on it?
I ain't got insurance on it yet.
So your plates are going to show, you got like 30 days, and the state will say, hey, we're not showing proof of insurance. And then, so when they run that plate, it shows invalid registration. So
Nice.
you just spent all that money, so you might as well just throw some fucking liability or storage insurance on it. You know what I'm saying? So, what year is it?
85.
So it's antique plates, bro.
Yeah, I put classic plates on it. They were cheap.
You got the EA, extended use or whatever. Yeah.
It doesn't matter, though. You prove I'm not taking it to a mechanic shop.
Right. So, no. But the insurance on that should be hella cheap then. Because mine was.
I went to Haggerty and Haggerty.
Oh, my God. What?
Well, Haggerty was like $40. So the price everybody else is getting for insurance, fuck.
That's not bad at all.
No, that's not bad at all. I haven't priced it through my insurance yet. So
you might get that multi-car. More multi-car. I don't know how that works.
I don't know.
So I was going to drive.
It's all a fucking joke.
I was going to drive. Oh, it's a fucking scam, bro. It's not a joke. It's just a fleece of Americans is what it is.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Much like hurricanes just starting in the fucking Gulf and heading east. Just saying, man, since it's coming right now. So when this drops, when this drops Wednesday to my South Florida.
It'll be on the other side of Florida by then.
No, it's supposed to hit the coastal side late Wednesday night, early Thursday morning.
I thought landfall was.
No, it's coming on.
I thought landfall was Tuesday night.
Nah,
7 p.m. or some shit.
Bro, as big as it is, it's gonna fucking take up the whole state as soon as it touches ground. It's fucking scary, man. I don't know why I fucking harp's trying to destroy Florida.
They're trying to get rid of all the red states so they can't vote.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's exactly it, man.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how do you...
I read one that was kind of feasible. Since we're going to start on the subject we were on last week.
Yeah.
I read one that was kind of feasible. There's a huge lithium mine in North Carolina, right by Asheville.
All right.
Huge lithium resource. I don't know if it's a mine yet or not.
Right.
A huge lithium resource.
Yeah, we need to...
And the residents were fighting against... All the residents in that area were against...
taking it out.
A lithium mine, right?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Right.
So...
What do you want to look at? Fucking...
That sounds kind of feasible now.
Yeah, what are you going to look at? Fucking...
If there's no residents, they can't oppose a mine, can they?
Yeah, so it's like... I was watching something, man, where... and it was fictional, right? But with every fiction, there's a little truth. But they're doing something where, like... fucking earthquakes. What was it? Dante's Peak, maybe?
Oh, I don't know. That's an old ass movie.
Yeah. It's an old. Is that
Pierce
the old?
Brosnan.
Is that the old earthquake movie though? Right.
Dante's Peak was a volcano.
Yeah. So the volcano was going to erupt, and nobody fucking believed him. And then there was another guy chasing the shit, because when it does erupt, they go in and buy all the land real cheap because it's worthless, right? So, I mean, that was what, the 90s probably?
I don't know if that was Dante's Peak, but it was one of them.
I think it is. I think it's close to it. But there's a little side part in that where this guy that knew the other guy, and he's like, they're acting. Well, he's pretending to be on his team, but really what he's doing, reporting back to the venture capitalist dude to fucking buy the property, right? So that's the enemy within. So, but how far away from reality is that?
I still don't see how. Like you could almost convince me that they could create it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
They can create the disturbance that could end up being the hurricane, but then how are they controlling it?
I don't think they can. I think they
cross their fingers.
I think they're like, yeah, man. I think they just throw the bowling ball down the thing and just hope for a strike, and then, but like when it veers off into the other fucking lanes and destroys that fucking, you know what I'm saying?
So, like I said, that's almost feasible to me. That's a good reason. It's a feasible reason. But then you get these guys that like watch all these NextRad pings as soon as it hits land, and you can see how they're really, really green over here and not over here because they're pushing it. The fuck
well, there's a local cat here that loaded up 2 trailers worth of shit, right? And he left today to head out to North Carolina.
They won't let him in.
So
that's the biggest bullshit of it
all.
all.
What the fuck, man? Yeah. So he's like, hopefully we get through. Like, he left today, right? Yep. So thanks, Brandon, he took some cigars out there, to some cats, water, wood, shit like that, right? And why the fuck are they going to stop and not let them bring supplies in?
Well, there's a little bit of liability there, I could see. Like, everything's destroyed so bad that
So you could pose as you're bringing water in and you loot the fuck out of it.
Well,
right?
not that, but you could get in there and get yourself in a bad situation, and now they got more people to rescue, right? You could get in there and get someplace where you don't know where you're at or what's going on, and get yourself hurt worse. Get people, you know what I mean? Larger loss of life. So I could kind of see that, but at the same time, these people are trying to leave them the fuck alone.
Well, and here's the thing that. My biggest problem with the government still is if it's mandatory evacuation, right? If you want to stay, you stay, right? That's your choice. You have to deal with the consequences, right? But I don't think you should get to cry for help at that point. I mean, it's survival of the fittest, and we got away from that. It's survival on the government's tit.
They really didn't expect it to be that bad.
No, I'm with that part. I'm with that part.
But like Florida's got a Category 5 hurricane coming at them.
Right. It's
so you can leave.
Was it Cat 4, Cat 5 right now?
It's Cat 5 right now. You got 3 days to go some fucking place else.
Right. Bro,
so if you're still there when it makes landfall, then
so here's the thing, they build them houses for that shit, right? Just not the water. So I can see where you're like, all right, let's just get everything up, let's fucking get everything in, let's just they go through this shit every year. It's not like it's our tornadoes, it's our fucking high winds. Right. That's why you prune your trees, right? So that way the fucking limbs don't come crashing in trees. Yeah, bro. Keep the trees happy.
I didn't know that.
Man, they're giving us oxygen. Take the dead limbs off so they don't fall through your fucking car window. So, why would you not prune the trees, bro?
I don't know.
You just letting God fucking handle it? It goes up, it comes down. I'm with that, bro. I'm with it, but still, it's.
I cut them off the roof of the house, and other than that, I don't cut them off. Well, they're touching the roof of the house, I cut them off.
Well, I mean, that's a good thing to do, but it's also good just for the tree's health. Prune up the dead so that it's not trying to send shit.
Get
same
the dead
thing.
Off it.
Yeah. Anyway, it's like deadheading your veggies, man, when you're growing the garden. Just let
nothing about that.
Let all the nutrients go to the.
I'm not a botanist.
I'm not a botanist either, man. But I play one on TV.
Not a botanist.
I play one on YouTube right now. Always deadhead, so all the nutrients goes to the actual fruit.
But I seen that one, and I was like, that's actually feasible. I could almost get behind that one.
That lithium mine.
And then you see somebody like they're pushing it with the NextRad radars. The fuck out of here.
It's actually a bunch of F-18s flying in a certain pattern that fucking creates the fucking, get the fuck out of here.
They get these jets out in the middle of the ocean and just turn circles.
Yeah. Well, you know, Superman went backwards, right?
Oh, that's true.
Flew backwards or some
That's
shit
true.
to spin the Earth back to
That's true.
turn back time. So
That he did.
yeah, so I mean, with all fiction comes a little truth, man. Somebody figured that shit out.
Right.
Oh shoot, I don't really have too much, man. They had the rat run over the weekend. I caught the tail end of it on Sunday. Just probably like, I don't know, 3-4 hours of it. It was probably the largest one I've ever seen.
They still doing the car show?
I guess I got there late Sunday, right? So that probably happened on Saturday. I saw a few rat cars coming, like leaving as we were heading in. So, but it was still just massive. Like all the, you know, that Froggies. We did that. Took the camper over there for that one car show. That was packed. You know, still when we were pulling in. The bar on 94, it's called the Grain Bin now. That was still had a fuck ton of bikes in it.
Not on 94, but right by 94.
On 94.
It's on 94?
Yeah, it's on 94. Like as soon as you turn on 367, it'd be the first bar. It's on the right. It was a third chute for a split minute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
It floods when it floods. So just brakes.
What the fuck is that? Brakes for what?
Semi. Here he goes. Here.
Damn. He might want to have those checked out.
Yeah, have that shit turned, bro.
Fuck.
But yeah, so it was kind of cool. Kind of curious to see. They've been promoting it. Grafton's going to do a bike week in May, like 15th or the 19th or some shit like that. So, you know, I mean, if you look at Grafton versus like other bike spots, it's highly feasible. You know, you have lodging.
In May?
In May, though. Yeah.
During flood season?
I mean, could be, but also it could be snowing early May. Like, it's May 15th or the 19th.
So Grafton's going to do a bike
week.
Right. Unless it becomes a boat week. So, either way, they both start with a B.
Hey, just a few letters change on the sign and send it. Send it.
It's boat week instead.
So, yeah. So I finally got out on the bike a little bit yesterday and the day before, so that was cool. Fucking events from shit. I think I had an event Thursday night for some reason. Friday night I had an event over at Montrese in Ferguson, Angel Envy Bourbon event. Sold out of coffee.
I thought you were at Bluff City.
I was at Bluff City on Saturday.
Oh.
And then nothing really this week. I'm going to go play some golf with Jeff Stitch at the house. I got some new courses dropping, so I'm going to go get my ass waxed tomorrow morning at 11. Ain't no fucking chance I can, you know, this motherfucker, him and his brother, like, going to tournaments and shit, like, taking home money. They're, like, fucking getting, like, pro status, man. What the fuck am I, you know? I'm going to go over there and get fucking stomped. The only chance I got is, like, a few lucky shots on a new course he hadn't played yet, you know? So I'm going to go hang out with his house tomorrow morning at 11. I'm going to go to Sam's after, so it's like fucking hop on 255 and head that way.
Right.
So Emily gets her new car on Thursday.
Gets a new car?
Yeah, she ordered a car. So,
ordered a car?
Well, she, you know, it's not like order like fucking back in the day, but she wanted this color, and then if you got this color, you had to get this package.
What is it?
Toyota RAV4. Dude, come on. What do you think she's gonna get? She is opposite of me. Like she should have just went ahead and ordered like the fucking Z. What's that? What's the fast vet?
Z71 probably.
I thought that was trucks. ZL1.
Oh yeah, ZL1.
ZL1. Yeah. 2 car guys don't know what cars are.
I haven't seen those around more.
Dude, I just saw L1T listed at a dealership for 60,000 miles with 1,200 miles on it. So the price point of the C8s have dropped because the ZL1s are coming out. So they're still gorgeous, man. I absolutely love them. I turns my head every time I see one. They are just the fucking most wicked.
It's because they look like a supercar.
They look like a fucking Ferrari.
And I've been seeing Teslas everywhere.
Dude, all
Cybertrucks?
over the place.
Everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Did you see a flat black one?
Yeah.
Where
I see that one all the time in Edwardsville.
Cutting through?
Yeah, I've seen it cutting through, and I've seen it in actual Edwardsville.
Yeah, he lives there.
In Edwardsville?
Yeah, he lives in Edwardsville, so he's always,
I've seen it. I've seen it quite a few times.
Yeah. His kids go to, like, they're playing soccer, softball, so they're always running around, taking kids to shit. So, yeah, he had that wrapped.
There's a construction guy up there that has a Cybertruck, and I seen it one day, and I thought, well, I'm not hiring you. You're too much. You cost too much.
Has he got the truck stickered up for the
construction?
No shit?
Yep. And I'm like, you cost too much. I'm not hiring you.
Bro, I saw, the Edwardsville Connection page on Facebook.
I'm not allowed on it.
Oh, you're not allowed on it? Dude,
I've never got approved.
Yeah, oh, really? So it's so hard to fucking, it's so hard to bite your tongue on that fucking page, right? So somebody's like, I'm looking for a lawn company that uses no gas equipment. Like, they want to use all battery. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
they make everything now.
Well, I know, man, but what's that guy going to cut a yard and a half and fucking call it a day? The fuck you gonna? You can't make no money like that.
There's
man.
a big name brand. I want to say Dixie Chopper, but I don't think it is. That's all electric now.
Like a fucking like a zero turn.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, fuck you. I mean, you can power that Tesla truck, Cybertruck running around, bro. I'm sure you can do a mower. How many yards you gonna cut though? One. Like, you might as well be union, motherfucker. Like, you're just going to cut one yard a fucking day.
Still's got all that big battery pack stuff now, too.
Yeah, but it's still, I mean, I'm just saying for a company.
You're going to have
20 fucking batteries.
Right. A lot of batteries.
And everything better be brushless.
But I imagine that mower, it's a plug-in kind of a deal. I imagine it's on board. I imagine it's not changeable.
Man, that just blows. Like, what do you...
Maybe they're cutting like they do out at Metro, where they just run it over and they don't actually cut grass.
Dude, I feel like that's what happens at the house, man. I see tire tracks. I don't see cut grass, bro.
Yeah, that's what I see out there. I'm like, They didn't even mow this shit.
Right. I was doing I planted some mums around the tree. All right, we're going to talk a little bit cigar shop stuff. So the last Thursday of the month, I do the AP After Hours at Max. Right. How far away? How far in are we?
20 minutes.
Fuck! Nobody's listening. Anyway, so this one is on Halloween, and so the last Thursday of the month's Halloween. So obviously we have one of the oldest Halloween parades in the country, which is kind of cool, and one of the most haunted towns in the country, which is also cool.
Right.
So today I went and finalized everything. That you're hearing it here first. Well, unless you're on the fucking Facebook page. But we're going to use Mac built like a concert venue. He's building one in the back. Like where he tore down that building on Piasaw and then made it a parking lot. Put that wall up, that orange and black wall. Well, there's a stage back there so we can see over the wall. And then, so hopefully the rails are up before Halloween. But if they're not, we're going to do cones and caution tape because that'll keep drunks from falling off the stage. But we should be able to see...
the parade?
Yeah, because the parade goes all the way down to 9th Street, which is where Tony's is now. That's 9th Street. So that's where it ends down there, right? So, they'll wrap that corner. Riverbender's going to do a live broadcast of the parade, and the parade goes from 7 to 10. We're 6:30 to 9:30, so we're going to do everything at Max at the concert. So they're going to bring out a grill. We're going to do burgers and brats, or burgers and hot dogs or whatever. Have a couple beer tubs out there, and 20 by 20 tent in case it rains. And then, we're just going to kick it on the wall and watch the parade, smoke cigars. So should be kind of fun. Still doing it at Max, just not inside. So hopefully weather participates some. And, because it'd be kind of cool to sit there without a whole bunch of children's, I mean, there's still going to be some kids, right? But be there with...
they'll be all lined up right there anyway.
Yeah, but so it'll be on the sidewalk, though. But we'll be above them and get to actually see some shit, So, because when I walk down from Ridge to watch, I'm just standing like 10 deep back. I can't see shit. I'm not there for candy. Right. The only thing I'm looking for is a damn shopping cart to go by. So, bring back the Schnucks shopping cart.
Is that a thing? Was it?
What?
Schnucks shopping cart?
Yeah, you ever seen that?
No.
The fuck out of here. The big Schnucks shopping cart?
No.
You never saw that?
Mm-mm.
Bro, it had like open headers and shit?
Nope, never seen it. I've seen a big motorized shopping cart like that.
Dude, it's a big tall one.
I didn't know there was one in Alton.
I'm Googling that right now.
Huh. Guess it's been gone a few years.
No, it's still like got a lot of variations going on this bad boy. So it was a big thing for like a while, right? And then, yeah, bro, like, come on, just give me the image. Homie.
Nope.
Just give me the image, Google. Yeah, man, they sit like way up high and shit. Dude, I can't believe you. I guess you didn't go to the Alton Halloween Parade a lot.
No.
Yeah,
Never.
man.
I think I went to East Alton or Wood Rivers when I was a kid.
The Schnucks Market's shopping cart, the world's largest shopping cart. I'll be darned. Well, we're learning something here on Unrolled today. If I had some internet, I could visit this page, but fuck AT&T's piece of shit. I guess Verizon's no fucking better.
Verizon ain't no better. They're all on the same towers.
They're all the same
don't let
shit,
them lie
bro.
to you.
It's just like insurance. It's a fucking scam.
Yep, they're all on the same towers. It's all marketing.
Yes, sir. It is. It absolutely is.
Your Wi-Fi's on though.
Yeah, I see that, but I'm only getting a couple bars. I don't know where my dot's at. I don't know if I plugged my dot in. That might have been that other cord I unplugged in a haste. So, yeah. So that's gonna be kind of cool for the whatchamacallit, for the AP after hours. And then, yeah. So the 16th, 17th, 18th, I'm lined out for all 3 of those days all over the area, and so 16th I'll be in Edwardsville at the House of Bourbon.
At the House of Bourbon?
Yeah, at the 1933 House of Bourbon in Edwardsville. That's what it's called, 1933 House of Bourbon. I want to say that's it's by the high school. It's right across from the...
Oh, it's up in the new fancy part of town?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, that new development stuff.
Yeah, fancy stuff.
Yeah, so there on the 16th evening, 16th day, I'm at Game Day Men's Health Clinic in Glen Carbon. I believe that's close to the Schnucks. That looks like it's in Edwardsville, but for some reason it has a Glen Carbon address. Kind of by the Sam's Club.
Yeah, by Target.
Yeah, Sam's Club, Target. So daytime there, nighttime down the street in Edwardsville. The 17th, the historic Red Rooster Inn in Hillsboro, Illinois, for a whiskey cigar night.
Historic.
And then the 18th, it is Grafton Winery at the brew house for Cigars Under the Stars with special guest 4 Roses Bourbon. And then Sleep, 19th and 20th, because fuck, man. And then 24th is a Peoria event that's 2 p.m. to 8 p.m., which means leave here at 11, get back at 11, basically. So that's a 12-hour fucking trek. And then the 31st, which would be 7 days after the 24th, is the Halloween or AP After Hours Halloween edition. So
winter's coming.
Yeah. So this is just event season, man. Everybody's busy as snot. Lots of weddings,
Right.
lots of shit, But
Right.
I'm just trying to fucking do what I can do to make some shit happen. So, stay here and fucking wait. Dude, I had a $20 sale today. I mean, we're close, so it's
Right.
$20 more than what I should have even made.
Right.
But just the town dude fucking stumbled in and fucking bought 2 cigars for $20. Almost out of those Kentucky Derby cigars. Yeah, overshot that one just a smidge. So,
Just a smidge. Yeah, and I've been driving that Corvette. So I drove it to work Saturday, and I drove it today.
nice. So,
I had to hurry up and drop it off and get here, because one of the headlights is just doing whatever the fuck it wants.
Oh, nice.
It
Is
was working. And
flip
then,
up?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It was working, and then I fixed the other one, and now that one's just doing fucking all kinds. It flips all the way back around and shines in the car. It's fucking crazy.
What the fuck?
That's what I said. What the fuck? That was working.
That's great.
How do I fix one and fuck the other one all up?
Right. That's fucked up.
It probably just needs adjusted, but it's got a broken shock or something in the back.
Wow.
Something's banging like crazy back there.
Might just be the bushing up there on the top.
I think it's a broken shock.
So I did the bushings on that fucking Jaguar. They just crumbled apart because there's rubber bushings, right? It literally was so dry rotted, like I could just fucking take it apart like this. It was crazy.
I think it's a busted shock. It rides like shit. So
No, it's also a Corvette. They're not known for their smooth ride.
one of the drivers has a TA,
Right.
That year, that generation TA.
Okay.
And he parked right next to it today, and they are the same fucking length.
Really?
Yep, they're the same length.
Huh.
So it makes you wonder why.
Where's the wheels at, though?
I only have 2 seats, and he's got 4. I
Where's-
mean, the back 2 ain't fucking.
No, yeah.
Ain't shit. You don't want to ride back there.
Still put groceries there. What?
Right.
But what's the wheelbase, though? Just because the car body's the same length. What's the
I didn't pay attention to that.
Yeah, it could be
But-
why. And then, what? Well, and if you put 4 seats in a Corvette, then it's called a fucking,
TA.
yeah, it's called a Trans Am, bro.
Because they look pretty close, too.
Yeah, they're not far, man. They didn't, they used a lot of the same shit, too, I'm sure. Same engine, right?
Yeah.
LT1.
No, in those years, it's the TPI.
Oh, so you're 350?
With that big tunnel ram looking fucking, 350, 5.7 TPI.
Nice.
Well, so the Firebird, or the TA, well, it's a TA. It's actually a TA, so maybe it might have a 5.7 in it. But the Firebirds and some of the Camaros were 5.0s. They were still tune port, but they were 5.0s.
305s, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But they were 5.0s.
If we didn't
Some
lose,
of them, not all of them.
If we didn't lose our watchers yet, we lost them now. They're like, bro, we don't care about fucking 90s GM products. Nobody fucking cares about it.
That thing's got that 4+3 manual transmission in it.
Okay.
So basically, I can switch it over to overdrive,
Right.
and it changes all the gear ratios.
Oh, wow.
It doesn't really change the gear ratios in the transmission. It's got an overdrive unit in the back of it.
Okay.
And that changes the gear ratios because it goes through that unit, and that unit changes the gear ratios.
It'll change all the gear ratios when you
second, third, and fourth.
No shit.
Yep.
Well, that's kind of cool. It's pretty high tech.
Yep.
Fuck, man. You're calling the C8 the supercar, man. You had supercar status back then.
And if you've got it in that overdrive and you're like in second or third, even fourth, I think I haven't tried it in fourth, but it'll kick down too, just like an overdrive would. It'll kick out.
Really?
So you can pass, just like an overdrive would.
That's pretty cool.
So I haven't tried it in fourth, but I know it does it in second and third.
What's the plan with that? Make it smoother, obviously.
Fix it,
Keep the headlight out of your
paint
ass.
it. Yeah, fix it, paint it.
Enjoy it.
Probably put different interior in it.
What color's
I'm
interior?
tired of starting over.
Is it red?
Oh yeah, of course it's
jeez.
red. They only came black, gray, and red.
Well,
and the
man,
black was hard to find.
You had a third. You had 2/3 of it not being gross.
Right.
That fucking red's so sick.
Right.
Dude, I had a red interior on the BMW convertible, little drift car I had.
It's not staying red.
Huh?
It's not staying
Yeah.
red.
Well, I had the top down, and then I decided one night I shouldn't be driving, so I pulled over to take a nap, and woke up in the rain with the top down, and my shirt was red. It bled into. This is like a E30, bro. This is like a 90s fucking BMW, and that shit bled into my fucking t-shirt. And I didn't realize I was parked on the bicycle trail. I thought I was in a parking lot, so that was interesting.
Yeah, it's most of them were red. Most of them. So even the black ones had a red interior in them. But you could have got gray, and you could have got black, all black as well.
Back when you could order.
Right.
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 So, yeah, so I was going to drive her a Cruise, right? It's a nice car, new motor, fucking new turbo.
Shouldn't trade it in?
No, she didn't trade it in because they're not going to give shit on it because it's got hail damage and a fucking, what else did it have? There was something. Oh, some dude fucking went down the side of it just like fucking last month, and then we were going to fix it, but then, dude, like, so I got a crack in the windshield and we're all on the same insurance, right? I pay her insurance.
Right.
So, fucking, I was like, all right, I got 2 windshields that need replaced. She's got a little fucking chip in hers, but I'm just going to fill it because it hasn't spread. So, anyway, I got 2 windshields and I got hail dents on the car.
Did you call Safelite?
So
They come to you.
yeah, that's what I heard. But I'm always in motion, so I want to see that happen. I want to see you change my windshield out on the river road doing 60, 70.
I mean, they come to you. It's
Right.
your convenience.
Right. It's never convenient for me.
Safelite repair, Safelite replace.
Well, that's what I see. But so I'm like, hey, is that one claim? I got all this shit lined up.
No.
No, dude.
No.
Both, window and hail dents are fucking 2 different claims. You get the fuck out of here with that shit, bro. So, yeah, so she didn't trade it in. So I was like, I'll drive it because I know, fuck, dude, everything's fixed on it, know? And so I was just going to sell my truck and get out from a payment for a while.
Right.
And Nick hit a deer in his Mazda 3. Did I tell you that?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, dude. So I got him. I picked him up that Mazda 3 from my cousin.
Right.
I took the Mini Cooper, sell it, get my money back, right? Blah, blah, blah. Well, Mini Cooper got expensive as fuck to repair, to get check engine light, so it would go above 70 miles an hour, right?
Right.
Sold it, and then, so that car that he got, so at nothing out of pocket, fully insures it, hits a fucking deer at 60. They cash him out for 6 or 5 or some shit like that, bro. $5,000 on a $1,500 Mazda 3.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy $1,500 cars, fucking fully insure them, and just drive around Brussels and fucking Calhoun at 50 mile an hour, just waiting. Like, no, I'm gonna have like a real good muffler. I'm gonna be real quiet, bro, real stealth like. Fucking just keep the lights off. Fuck it.
Right.
just go around fucking smacking these motherfuckers.
They like the headlights, though.
Oh, do they?
Yeah,
oh, they stop.
like
They stop when they see it. Yeah.
They like headlights.
Like a deer in headlights, bro.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
That's
put
where that
more.
saying comes from.
I'm gonna put more headlights on.
Right. There you go.
Baja fucking lights on the top of like a Mazda, and then just fucking roll out. Rally style.
Hose it down with deer piss every day.
Oh man, that's such a great idea.
Yeah, hose it down with deer piss every day.
You know, I packed a muffler with that deer cane, right? So it'll just blow it out.
Right. There you go.
They're always looking.
There you go.
Fucking slather it up with peanut butter.
That's so the kid that hit her in the in the Challenger.
Yeah.
She was going down the road. He pulled out of a parking spot. He nailed her. Ran in front of his car down there, and he goes. Well, she was in my blind spot. Well, there ain't no fucking way. You didn't. You hit her with your front bumper in the door. That's not a blind spot, kid. She was right in front of you.
It's called you not looking, homie.
Right. You weren't paying attention. Whatever. You're a kid. No big deal. He takes responsibility.
Cool.
To the cop.
Right.
I told her to call the cops.
Right. For sure.
She takes responsibility. Country Financial calls, and they go, well, it's 50-50. Are you out of your fucking mind?
No, he took responsibility.
Right. Are you out of your fucking mind? So this jack-off, like, so it's not 50-50, dude. He broadsided her down the door. He ran his front of his car down the door. Well, she was in his blind spot, and she could have got out of the way. And I said, no, she wasn't in a blind spot, dude. He hit her with the front of his car down the side of that car. There's no way. There's no blind spot. None. Where was the blind spot? Right in front of him? Is he blind? I mean, he's seen her. He wasn't. I mean, he didn't see her because he wasn't paying attention. But there's no reason he shouldn't have seen her.
Right.
And well, it's 50-50. So this jack off. So I go, okay, you want to play that game? No, play. Well, we need her statement. I go, no, now you're not. You're not getting a statement from her no more. He says, you want to play this game? You want to play this 50-50 game? You're not getting a statement from her no more. You get a statement from a lawyer now.
Right.
That's what you get.
Right.
I said, she gives the lawyer a statement, and if the lawyer wants to share it with you, then the lawyer will share it with you. Well, if that's the way you want to proceed, no, that's the way you want to proceed. I want the car fixed. That's it.
Right.
I want to drop the car off, get the car fixed. Well, we got to investigate it and get the police. I said, okay, it's on Nexus Lexus, because that's what they're doing now with police reports.
Right, yeah.
So it's on Nexus Lexus, so put your fingers to work there, buddy, and get right into it, because I know you can. You can get right into it. Don't lie to me. I know you can. Well, we got to wait for this, and we got to do this. No, not at all. You want to drag your feet. You want to drag your feet on some 50-50 bullshit, so we're done. Well, you're not even the titled owner. Oh, okay. That's the game we're going to play now. No, I'm not, but I pay the insurance on it, so.
Right, and you're also married.
Right.
So, there's that.
So, he hangs up on me.
No,
I wasn't even cussing at him or nothing.
Right.
I was just being stern.
Well, yeah, no.
And he hangs up on me, so I call his supervisor. She calls me back. She goes, well, we do have it marked as 50-50 because we need her statement. She goes, once we get her statement, then maybe you're not getting her statement. You're not getting, we're not playing this game. You're not getting her statement no more.
Police report shows.
Right, you're not getting her statement no more. So there's, you want pictures? I'll send you pictures. I'll send you pictures of this car. He'll send you pictures of his car. And then you can see that there's no blind spot unless he's blind. There's no blind spot. And even then his passenger seen it. Why didn't she tell him? Right. There's nothing. None of this is legitimate. It's not 50-50. So I hang up with her. I call Geico, and we've only got liability on it because I can't afford full coverage.
Right.
And
because it gets stolen all the time.
Right. And Geico says, well, we'll handle it. We'll call them.
They're supposed to.
So.
They're supposed to.
So I'm waiting for Geico to take care of it. Still nonsense. It's 50-50. 50-50 my ass.
No, they did that when that lady fucking was making a right-hand turn. She tried to pass on the right. Fucking got my truck. I ended up fucking coming out of pocket on deductible on that. I mean, they supplemented it so it wasn't as expensive, but Jesus fuck, bro.
I ain't paying nothing. When they call me and tell me, hey, you can go pick up a rental car, but you got to pay the deposit, I'm going to go, nah, you need to deposit that deposit in my bank account so I can go get this rental car. And I ain't paying nothing no more.
Right.
You shouldn't have drug your feet. We'd have been okay with that if you hadn't drug your feet with that 50-50 nonsense.
Right. Dude, they're just so... It's just such a fucking scam, bro. All of it is. So I hit a pole Saturday night, backing out of the parking garage there, right, at Bluff City. And I pulled my mirror in because it was fucking close, right?
Right.
And then thought I cleared the front. I guess it's a little bit longer.
Got it.
Fucking just yellow painted it, you know. I don't even know how bad it is. I haven't went to buff it out or nothing. Fucking, I don't... Whatever, dude. Just a driver. Fuck it.
Probably scrub right off.
So what were you doing in it the other morning behind me? So I didn't think that was you until
Thursday?
Until the burnout came. Yeah. And I'm like, oh yeah? And my head goes, oh yeah? You want to go? And then you turned. You didn't even stay behind me.
I was going to her job for something. I needed something out of the car. I was coming from Alton. I was going to put the gas pedal, the gas pedal on that Corvette, and it was in the Kia.
Oh, okay.
So I come out of Alton Memorial because that's where I was there over this hernia, and I come out of Alton Memorial and went straight there.
Gotcha.
That's what.
Is that Alton Circle or something? Whatever.
What, Alton Point?
Alton Point,
Yeah,
same
Alton
thing. Yeah. I was like, and then when I saw the burnout, and I was like, it's a little early fucking for burnouts, but I'm game, man. So I turned traction control off and everything else, and then you turned, and I'm like, motherfucker.
You was just sitting there drinking whatever the hell you were drinking.
My electrolytes, bro. I was drained from the gym. I think that was Wednesday for some reason.
No, it was Thursday.
You sure? Because I
Yeah.
thought I did two workouts that day as well.
was Thursday.
Okay. I must have went Wednesday and Thursday. I've been trying to hit that gym, bro.
Because I come straight from. I can't even do that. I'm not even supposed to do that.
Well, don't.
So.
How bad is it?
It's not bad.
It's not like you
It's
can't
like,
shove
does
it
it
back
hurt?
in.
Is it painful? And I go, no, it's not bothered me at all.
So why'd you go to the hospital for it then?
Well, it's got to be fixed. Has to be fixed.
What's the fix for it?
They
the
make
mesh?
3 little 8mm incisions, and I don't know how big 8mm is, but it's not that big.
Well, we know how big 10 millimeter is.
And then a robot gets in there
Uh-huh.
and applies a mesh,
Oh,
and then they stitch the incisions up, I guess.
okay.
And in 2 days, I should be up walking around.
Okay.
The next day, I should be up walking around, and in 4 weeks, it's over and done with and healed, unless it gets infected.
Huh.
Which is like a 1 in 1,000 chance it would get infected.
Right.
So,
I like your odds.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I have to be put all the way under for it, and I'm nervous about that. So,
Dude, I puked so hard.
yeah.
I puked so hard,
There you
bro.
go.
But when I came to, right?
Yeah, see, there you
But
go.
I think I have like maybe an allergy or at least a weakness to like opioids, and that's in the anesthetic, right? So that like
I don't know. I don't know what they gave you.
So well, whatever standard anesthesia is, I fucking was beautiful, bro. I mean, I just went to sleep. You know, like when I did my follow-up, I asked the surgeon if he was even there, you know, because I was like, bro, I went to sleep. I didn't even see you. He goes, yeah, you sleep. I surgeon. That's how this works, bro.
Right.
You know? But, yeah, man, but like, I fucking, dude, they had the coolest, you know, it's going to be gross, but nobody's watching now, but they had the coolest fucking puke bags, bro, because they like formed around your face. So there was no, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like.
Well, how long did yours take?
My surgery? I don't even know.
This is a half an hour. It takes a half hour.
Oh, bro, no, you're fucking gold. They probably don't need much to put you under.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so mine
I don't
was.
know how it works.
I came to about 4 o'clock, and I was there. I think surgery was 10 a.m. So I don't know how long I was out before I came to. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how long I was in the room.
Well, right, but how long do they leave you under, or do they leave you under until it wears off?
Yeah, but they dude, it's calculated by your weight and how long the surgery is. So they'll put you under for like an hour. So I'm gonna tell you, when I came to, like when I was coming to, right, they were all the nurses were in there. You know, it was like a recovery room. There's a bunch of people coming to, right? That must be the funniest shit for the nurses, right? Because everybody's just coming out of this like coma, you know, and they come out, and I was like, and I go, the fuck is everybody talking so much for? And then the lady, I guess I said it under my breath, right?
Right.
And then she goes, oh, hey. She goes, you're waking up. And she goes, what'd you say? And I go, why are these fucking hens clucking so much? And then I went back to sleep, bro. And they're like, I just didn't want to wake up. You know, it was just, yeah. They told me, man, they're like, you know, don't pick anything up for, I don't know how many weeks, man. It lasted like 3 days. I was out there fucking tearing down the wall, fucking sledgehammer.
Yeah, I'm just not interested in being put under. It's like, why can't we do this with me awake?
Dude, it was the best sleep in the world.
And so apparently, the only way they do it and keep you awake is if they make the incision directly on top. That's a direct.
What? So, like, where is is your hernia like in the rectum? Or?
No, it's an inigual hernia. It's right here in my groin.
Okay.
And I'm like, how does that make sense? I asked him. I was like, how does that make sense? So you don't put me under for a big ass incision, but you got to put me under for 3 little bitty incisions.
Yeah, it's weird.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's weird. Do they do it by hand on the top, and it's robots on the?
Yeah. So it's all direct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that could be the difference.
That's so they can localize me.
Right.
For a big ass cut.
Right. I
can be awake for that.
Right. But these 3
3 little bitty cuts.
8 millimeter incisions.
And some robot fucking around.
Right.
I can't be awake for that. That doesn't make any sense.
That's kind of fucked up. That's kind of weird. So do you have that scheduled? Mm-mm. So what happens? Like why?
So I got to go see the anesthesiologist. Right.
About what?
Because I want to, basically.
Okay.
So I got to go see the anesthesiologist. So they're like, well, we'll send your referral over and then they'll call you.
Right.
Okay. So they call me at 4:30 and they're like, oh yeah, it's a walk-in. You can just come in whenever. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I could have left there and just went straight over there and done this and whatever and been done. Apparently they can give you some sort of test to see if you're allergic, and then they'll talk to you about it, and people who are nervous about it, they'll talk to you about it and tell you, you know,
right,
we do this all the fucking time, you know, you're being paranoid. Well, yeah, I know. It's what I do.
Yeah, you do that for sure, don't you? Oh, shoot.
But I don't want to puke. So there's another fucking reason I don't want to be put under.
Well, I puked.
I imagine everybody pukes. It's got to be like very disorientating and fucking.
I don't know, man. I mean, I've done. I had one of those. Fuck, I forgot what it is, but that patch, that you put on your, like I put it on my back with a fentanyl patch.
Yeah.
And within 24 hours, almost on the dot, I was throwing up. Like, and it was from like a 0.1. It was like the smallest patch they made, right? It felt great. Like, it got rid of the pain in my where it was. But dude, it was like the next day I was like almost dry even. You know, like I was puking and I'm like, what the fuck? And then so I was wondering if it was that, and then like I tried it one more time like days later, and it did it again, and I was like, holy shit, man. So I don't know, I might have like an allergy to an opioid or something like that, so, which is good, you know, I'll never get on the heroin,
right,
so, you know, or whatever, the fentanyls. So yeah, I didn't tell him anything whenever, because I don't know if it's accurate or not, but I didn't tell him that whenever.
So how'd they put you under? With like an injection, like an IV?
Yeah.
Or a mask?
I think it was an injection.
Huh.
Yeah, like I was just, they're like, dude, and they put this like warm blanket on me with like this hairdryer going. I was so comfy, right? Like it was like
I say it's the best sleep you get, no matter how long you're under.
I'm gonna tell you, it was fucking great, man. Like I assume it's like almost like a DMT fucking high, because I've never done DMT, right?
Right.
Like I just blasted off to nowhere, and then fucking came back, and I was like, yo, that was cool, you know, like I could do that again. Like I could see where the doctors in the old time would put themselves out with that shit, you know. What did they use back in the old time? Was it like was it chloroform?
Fucking hammer?
No. Like they would breathe some shit. They'd like mist it on a rag.
Oh yeah,
chloroform. You know, to fucking put them to sleep.
Chloroform.
So, until they did too much and died.
Right.
I watched some movie that had some dude doing that. I can't remember what it was. Maybe it was a series. But yeah, the doctor was fucking. It's kind of crazy back in the day. All the doctors were, not all the doctors, but you know, in the movies they portray like the doctors being addicts and shit. because they have access. I'm sure the pharmacists were too, because they were actually mixing the drugs. So,
with no mask.
right,
They're
dude.
sitting there mixing that cocaine up with no mask.
Yeah, man. They're like, man, I want to,
So no wonder they fucking, you got ghost in your blood. Do some cocaine.
right. Dude, they're like all paranoid and shit, cutting like fucking every other step, so that way if somebody breaks into the stash, they're gonna fall through the stairs,
Right.
Like paranoid from all that cocaine residue in the air. That shit, like for medical grade, is like baby powder. Like it's very light.
Oh, very fine.
Yeah. So it's like it could be airborne in no time.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that pissed me off that I could have just went and done it.
Yeah.
But now I have to
just
wait.
walk the fuck in.
Right, now I have to. I was already there. It was just a different building.
You had to go to that back building.
Right.
Right. Fucking assholes.
Just a different building I could have walked to if you'd have told me that it was a walk-in deal.
Well, they don't want to be efficient, bro.
Right, yeah.
Medical,
Nothing.
the fucking system, bro. Isn't that what Drew says? The system,
But they were quick. I mean,
the ER
well, I
Did you
didn't
go
go, no, I went to
doctor there.
the doctor, the
Yeah.
surgeon. They were quick. I showed up, and before I even got halfway through my new patient paperwork shit, they called me back, and then before I was even done filling it out, like the doctor was in the room talking to me.
Dude, that's cool.
So like I was there all of 20 minutes.
That's awesome. So you had plenty of time to go to the fucking
Right.
anesthesiologist.
Right.
Sometimes, man, if you're there too long, I'm just like, fuck, I'll deal with this shit later, man. I'll go home.
Right.
Super dope. Yeah, so the event was pretty big at Bluff City. And then when I left, about 10, I guess.
Now that's that other guy's event, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's Derek's event.
yeah.
Yeah, so then I cruised by the Renaissance, man. Fucking packed, bro.
Renaissance man.
The Renaissance X. It's a cigar-friendly bar.
Down over here.
Yeah, across, the other side of the block.
The new one.
Yep, they were packed, man. They're doing something right. Proud of them. Bring them in. So it's mostly tourists. I mean, they're folks from Missouri. It's very few locals. So
They got the space.
dude, it's
to be
beautiful.
outside.
Yeah, it's beautiful,
Yeah,
man.
they
The
got
space is
space.
fucking gorgeous. It's perfect.
Now that's where that little bar was, right?
Yeah, in the back, out in that
Yep,
little fucking lodge, dude. It's dope as fuck, dude. I really do. I'd do the exact same thing, man. If I had it, I'd be doing the exact same fucking thing. I'd just have like a big ass humidor inside the place because they had all those like little rooms, you could rent out for whatever rehearsal dinner and shit like that. So pretty cool. I don't know what they're gonna do when it's cold. I guess just not smoke or have fires everywhere,
Right.
So
Them big heaters.
big ass
they'll
fucking
have them
pyramid,
big heaters out there.
pyramid heaters.
They'll pay a fortune for. All
Fucking-
that should probably
all
fold.
all that propane, bro. Shit,
Right.
man. Jesus.
All that propane and propane accessories.
Yeah, man, you gotta be king of the hill to fucking pay for that shit, bro. So yeah, no, that's about all I got, man. There's nothing really. Just fucking showing up at places and dude, when I went to Montrese, man, I only took like 4 bags of coffee and some bullshit little cigars left over, right? And the lady that works there manages the place. She's like, "Oh, you brought coffee? That coffee's so good." And next thing you know, man, I sold out coffee. And the event started at 7. I got there like 6:40, set up real quick. I sold out of coffee, so a lot of folks came over to Bluff City Grill event the next night to so I took more coffee and stuff to meet them. One guy bought some cigars, so that was cool. But no, it was a little bit slower money wise, but it was still packed in. I mean, there wasn't a seat or chair available in that whole ass patio, and that's a big space. So, yes, this was the 7th year.
No, yeah,
I've
I seen that on
I've-
Facebook.
I've been doing this for 7 years at Bluff City Grill, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I seen it on Facebook.
It's tradition.
Right,
Can't fuck with tradition.
it is now, isn't it? But
Did you go down to the East Alton Car Show Sunday?
No.
I wonder. I haven't seen photos. Do you think?
No.
Did you see anything about it? Was it big?
I wouldn't go to that one if you paid me to go to that one.
They had like 300 cars the year before, and that was the first year doing it.
Wouldn't go to it.
There's a lot of car shit going on this weekend.
Yeah,
So
Nope, I wouldn't go to it if you paid me to go to it. No thanks.
Seems like a pretty good time.
I don't even think that there's any involvement with that. But I still basically in that parking lot. No thanks. I'll stay home.
You been down to Pice Armory's new spot down there yet? I stopped in.
Fucking 9:30 to 6. There's no time to do nothing.
Oh yeah,
It sucks.
it does suck. Monday through Friday though.
Well, no, Monday through Saturday. Basically, I get a day off
Oh,
during the week.
does it float? Does it change?
But yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can designate a day, and I'm probably going to. But no, it sucks. 9:30 to 6 o'clock.
That's a long time.
It's fucking terrible.
That's like the whole day.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible. There ain't enough time to do nothing in the morning. There ain't enough time to do nothing afterwards.
Right. You can get gym time in before or
So,
after.
well, yeah, I can get gym time in after.
I've been craving a sauna, man. That gym, that Planet Fitness don't have no fucking sauna.
What am I going to do? I'm just going to go soak because I can't do nothing.
What do you, are you at Leisure World and Planet Fitness?
No, just Leisure World.
Oh, okay.
I canceled Planet Fitness.
Okay.
I only signed up there because it was just $10 to sign up, and I wanted a fucking shower.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, I was like, man, I could really use a fucking sauna, hot tub.
Bunch of kids threw a bunch of soap in the hot tub,
Oh, yeah?
so it broke last week.
That's a fucking tub. That's a bathtub, not a hot tub.
Well, it breaks.
Really?
When they do that, it breaks it.
Why would
Fucks
they do
up.
it? Why would they do it? Are they...
Kids.
Oh.
Kids.
Oh,
So,
that makes sense. To
and then they were talking about, at some point in the last year, because I haven't been to Leisure World in a long time, really. Some point in the last year, they pissed all over in the sauna again. Some kids did.
pissed in it?
Yeah, they pissed all over inside the sauna.
Why?
Which means they have to change all the wood in the sauna.
No way.
Oh, yeah, it smells for a week.
Oh, it sounds so gross.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's
never-
fucking terrible.
Dude, just walk out and fucking use the bathroom. It's right there.
But apparently, this was teenagers, and apparently there was all kinds of a fucking problem because they got caught, and one of the guys that caught them was not real friendly with them.
Oh, yeah? Roughed them up a little?
Yeah, roughed them up a little, and it was an issue.
Ouch.
So,
Dude, it just doesn't even pay to fucking have a business, bro.
so it was an issue.
You know, and it's like, it takes what, four those probably 2, 3, 4 kids, you know.
Well, so that's why I go at 8 o'clock at night, trying to avoid all them dweebs. I call them dweebs.
All right.
Because they just go in there and they just take up space. That's all they're doing. I mean, the wrestlers, the sports kids aren't that bad.
Right. No, they're
You know,
there
they
for
get
a
in-
reason.
Yeah, they get in, do what they're doing, and get the fuck out.
Right.
But the dweebs, they just take up. All they're doing is taking up space,
Take the selfies.
sitting on machines. Oh, dude, the fucking posing that goes on in that place.
Really?
Come the fuck on, dude. Yeah. By grown men, I've been seeing grown fucking men doing it, and it's like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
I was looking at my legs today, but I
Do that
blasted them.
shit in the mirror at home. You don't got to do that shit here.
I was already there. I had a good pump. I want to see my leg muscles, bro. So, dude, I was
What I like to do is, because they're taking selfies in the mirror when they do it, right?
right.
So what I like to do is, if I'm in the locker room, because I'm full naked, I don't give a shit. I'll walk
Right.
around that whole locker room,
Yeah.
ass out. So what I like to do is, I like to get over behind them and just drop that towel. And so they get at least one, because they're just snapping pictures, right?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
get at least one picture with a dick in it. That ain't my fucking problem, dude. It's the locker room.
So, Planet Fitness just says it's a no selfie zone
Yeah.
in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never seen anybody taking selfies in the bathroom either there.
Yeah, have you seen the folks? Well,
Never seen it.
there's not a lot of fucking ripped ass dudes there. There's been a couple guys.
Well, these kids ain't ripped either.
Oh, really?
I mean, a couple of them are fucking built, you know, they're
Right.
pretty ripped. They're pretty toned out, but
Right.
most of them aren't ripped either. I don't know. It's fucking a level of ego I no longer have. I can tell you that right
Ain't that well? Today, like I couldn't walk, right? So I was like doing legs, and now I'm like, why the fuck did it? And all the TVs were down, right? So that has my clock on it, you know, because the Bluetooth headphones, the phone stays in the locker. I can just
Right,
you
right,
know,
right.
And then the downfall is like if somebody does call me, I don't know who it is, so I just answer, you know. But yeah, so I was like, Jesus, what's going on with my fucking leg? I mean, I couldn't even, like, they didn't feel like they were attached properly. Like, I was just, like, stumbling around this morning.
now. Too much.
Yeah, I did do too much, man. And So I fucking walked over to the mirror and I was like fucking flexing and it hurt so bad like, jeez. So that's why I wanted a sauna to loosen it up. But they have those massage beds that are like the hydro. It's like a water.
Oh yeah, you got the big black package or whatever.
Oh yeah, the black card. Black card.
Yeah, black card. There you go.
Yeah. So, but it's $25 a month, and I can use any gym. When I got it, it was for like I planned on traveling more, and then I'd have a shower. I'd have a fucking gym.
Right. But no sauna.
No sauna, anywhere. No. None of that stuff that, people are pissing in and throwing soap in. So.
I still can't believe people are scared of that whirlpool. It's like, what are you, can you not smell the chlorine in this place?
Did you watch the night swim? Maybe they're worried about opening up a portal to the fucking...
It's like, well, I've seen a Band-Aid floating. It doesn't matter. Whatever's on that Band-Aid's dead.
Right.
It's dead.
Right.
Sometimes you sit in that son of a bitch and your eyeballs are cooked out of your skull in the first 5 minutes. There's nothing surviving in any of that. I had some lady, because what I do is I get out of the sauna, right?
Yeah.
I get out of the sauna, sweat, covered in sweat, and I go right out in that pool.
Right.
And I drop right into that pool, get them pores shut.
Yeah.
Get that shit locked out. And what's the point in sweating all that shit out if you're just going to let it sit there and soak back in?
Right.
So I get in that pool and shut them pores and let that shit out. And I had some lady bitch at me because of the way I got in the pool. And she was all the way at the other end.
What?
And so I guess she went and told on me.
What?
And I was like, I looked at the lady and I go, okay. Well, you splashed and you're not supposed to do that. And I go, she was at the other end of the pool. I already know who told on me because she said something.
Right.
It was me, her, and another guy in the pool. And he was almost at the other, he was halfway. He didn't give a shit either.
What the fuck?
He didn't give a shit. He didn't even pay attention to me.
God, I hate people, bro.
I just, okay. And then the next day I did the exact same thing I always do.
Right.
I always do that. So,
dude, I work out at the same time that John Panapino's brother works out, right? And then he worked with my stepdad for years and years and years. And so we BS, often. Today we were both doing chest. But I didn't know. I thought it could have been like his nephew or maybe his son, because John's like my age, younger maybe.
right.
I don't know how old he is, but I think he's like close to our age.
Right.
Maybe a little bit younger. And this dude's as old as my stepdad, so I was like, he's like, oh, it's my brother. And I was like, no shit. He's like, they call me Dago. I was like, because your name ends in a vowel, bro. So, but it was pretty cool. I don't know. It's like there's a good group of old cats out in there, and when I go, because it's like too late in the morning,
Right.
for like the high school kids or whatever, right? So it's just, and it's the same old guys, man. The one guy, like, he's got a fucking, I'm sure it's a firm belly, but it's a big old fucking belly. It's like, you're here every day I'm here. Like, what are you doing, bro?
We're not working on that belly.
I guess not, man. It's, it's all.
I can't hardly stand to do them 6-pack exercises either, man, because next day it just hurts.
Yeah, I went hard on the abs today, but
Hurts to move, hurts to breathe.
It's not even about like trying to get anything like aesthetics. It's about the fucking core strength of my back. So like I do like lower back exercises a lot. So that'll be like tomorrow probably. So I'll work out and then go to Jeff's and fucking knock that ball around, go to Sam's, pick up cases of water and see if they have any toilet paper and paper towels from the last fucking scare. I think it's just Bounty fucking. I think it's Bounty just fucking stirring this shit up,
dumb.
bro. Somebody posted all the toilet paper's made in America. You dumb fucks.
You know what I'm gonna do if the store don't have toilet paper and I gotta wipe my ass?
What's that? Buy a shop towel?
I'm just gonna fucking wipe my ass with my hand. There's a sink a foot away from me.
Yep. We're in Europe, bro. Everybody's got bidets. You sit on this little mini toilet, dude, and clean your ass, man. Hot water, everything.
I just get it clean, and then I'll go over to the sink, and I'll use one hand so I can still turn stuff on without getting shit all over it.
Well, you wouldn't use two hands. I mean, obviously.
And I'll wash my hands. Or I'll use the 3 shells, one of the fucking 2.
Or fucking just go to the fucking shower. Take a shower.
Right.
Scrub it out.
Right.
Fucking go knuckle deep. Get it out of there. All right. I think we covered everything.
I just don't understand that paper towel. I don't. So dumb. People are so fucking dumb.
Dude, they're scared little sheep, bro.
So fucking dumb.
Scared fucking sheep.
I think Harris is going to win the election.
Not a fucking chance.
I think so.
Not a fucking chance,
I think so. People are so fucking dumb.
There is some fucking idiots, man.
People are so fucking dumb. I see more signs than I do for Trump.
Yeah, that don't matter.
So,
quiet vote, bro. It's the quiet majority.
They keep shooting at him too.
Nah, that's probably done and over with.
I could go either way on that. I part of me thinks that it's like this last one at the golf course. I think it was a publicity stunt.
Think so?
I don't know, man. It just doesn't. I don't think that guy got a shot off. I think they shot him before. They were on their shit this time, though. They seen a gun poking out of the bushes and just shot some motherfuckers. Just shot some bushes up.
Yeah, they probably don't want to have more bad marks.
Right.
Secret Service.
Right. Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Oh shit! I got a roll of paper towels right here.
Right.
Value.
You don't even gotta go.
Right. We go through so many towels here.
Put that shit on eBay.
Right. So I was buying a shelf at Metro Supply, right, and guy takes it out. He goes, oh man, he goes, we've talked before. He's big Chevy fan or whatever. He goes to SEMA with his little side hustle that he does. Like they go to SEMA and they're building GTO for SEMA for next year. So anyway, we're sitting there talking, and his brother does the set design or whatever for eBay Motors at SEMA. And I was like, hey, why don't you see if you can get me unbanned? He goes, what's your name? And I said, Mike Weller. And he goes, I'll call him right now. He goes, I'll get you fucking unbanned. I'm like, well, I ain't got shit to sell, but
right.
It's like, I go, well, fuck, I got 7 emails, bro. I've been banned so many times from eBay. And I told them why I was banned the last time, which was horseshit, because they're like, what they tell me, since you're not listing as much, then we're gonna close your store, but you can still buy stuff.
Right.
Yeah, you still spend money here.
You can still support us.
Yeah, but I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here with that. And I know that window trim for that Jaguar is on there because I can't find it anywhere. I have you look it up, see if you can find it.
No.
What?
Can't find nothing for that fucking place. Are you kidding me?
Are you serious? Computer sucks?
Dude, that is.
What are you guys, flipping catalogs open?
No, we do it all through the computer, but
Okay.
They don't fucking stock shit. Stock nothing. They don't stock nothing.
These kids these days don't know shit about that fucking big rack of catalogs you had to fucking,
Right. If Dobbs ain't buying it, we ain't got it. Basically is what it is.
You guys are just Dobbs support team?
Pretty much.
No shit.
Pretty much. All day long, back and forth to the 2 Dobbs. All day fucking long.
Okay. I mean,
all day long.
What happens if they pull out and go to fucking O'Reilly's?
Well, they did at one point in time.
Yeah, what happened?
And then everybody got their hours cut, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
No shit.
So, they did at one point in time, but O'Reilly's doesn't deliver as fast as we do.
Oh, because you're not servicing anybody else but Dobbs.
Basically.
That's funny. Is there a Bethalto one? Al's in Bethalto?
No, that's a McKay Napa.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So,
yeah.
But there's rumors that GPC's buying the McKay side of that out too.
No.
So, because it's all GPC, General Parts Corporation.
They're probably going to close Bethalto then. There's no Dobbs around.
Right. There's no Dobbs.
I know O'Reilly just opened up there in Bethalto.
And then they call. I just found out yesterday that I am not to be in the Bethalto O'Reilly's, and if I am seen in the Bethalto O'Reilly's or on the parking lot, the police are to be called.
So have the police called you to tell you you've been trespassed there? Then you haven't been trespassed.
The new assistant manager, because I was in there yesterday, the new assistant manager told me that he goes, "You're not supposed to be in here."
What the fuck?
And I go, "Oh, really?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'm supposed to call the police right now." And I go, "Oh, yeah." And I started laughing. And I go, "Let me know how that works out."
Right.
And I go, "Can I buy this or not?" And he goes, "Oh, yeah."
What the fuck?
He goes, "Dude, I don't give a shit." And I go, I kind of figured you didn't.
So who set that up?
Well, so I went in there and when I was putting that when I bought that I bought that brand new carburetor for the truck.
Yeah.
And I bought it through Edwardsville.
Yeah.
And I was
and
in there.
They got real salty and pissy because you bought it from Edwardsville.
Yeah, exactly. And I was in there and I was looking for the thread all.
Right.
I could have just went across the fucking street and bought it.
Right.
But no, I came in here to buy it because I wanted the wing. I wanted all of it. I didn't want to fucking figure it out. Just buy it.
Right.
And so I was talking to the guy. He was like, well, it probably comes in the carburetor. You were going to buy a new carburetor the other day, and I go, I already bought it. And I went up to Edwardsville and bought it.
Right.
And I didn't say nothing about the price.
Sure.
I didn't say nothing. I said I bought it up in Edwardsville.
Yeah. So he goes digging.
They looked the manager, the dickhead manager, who's in Alton now, looked my account up and seen where I bought it through there. Seen the price I paid for it, got all pissy and started fucking calling. He's buddies with the district manager who doesn't like me. Yeah,
that's a new guy, not the guy that we knew before, right?
No, it's Kyle. The district manager doesn't like me. And so he pitches a big fit, raises a fit, and gets my account basically canceled.
Right.
Basically, not canceled, but I can't use it like I was using it before. So next time I was in there for something fucking rust. I was in there by a rust reformer. I bought it and I said, hey bud, I go, next time I'm in here, me and you need to have a conversation. And I said, just like that, nice and calm, no tone behind it, nothing. Me and you need to have a conversation. And he goes, well, we can talk about it right now. And I go, no, you got customers. It's okay. I'll be in here again. And it's all right. And I started walking around and he goes, no, we can talk about it right now. And he raised his voice at me. Okay, bud. All right. So I turned around and I go, you want me to be a fucking customer here? You want me to bring my commercial business here? But you want to call and fuck me? That ain't how you earn a fucking customer, buddy. That's not how things work with men in the real world. Right. You little fucking shitbag. And I just started mouthing him because I didn't want to do this. Right. You're going to force me into it. You're going to get all of it. So he goes, well, you can do me a favor. There's a customer standing there. He goes, well, you can do me a favor and just not come in here no more. And I go, oh, can I not come in here and pay 110% over your cost for parts no more? Can I not pay $75 more than I can buy it on the internet for no more? Can I not do that? Can I not give you my fucking money no more? Oh my God, what a fucking punishment that is. And I turned around and I left. Right. I didn't hear nothing else about it. Right. Well, I did because, it made its way up to the other shop. Yeah. And, so that's when I heard about it, and then I haven't been in there since. Just haven't been in there. And so when I went in there yesterday, it was like, yeah, you're not supposed to be in here. That guy doesn't give it. He goes, dude, I don't give a fuck. He goes, you might have a problem with the other guy, that works here through the week. You might have an issue, but I don't give a shit if you come in. And I looked at him and I go, buddy, I'll go wherever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want, and then call the goddamn police. I don't give a shit. Right. And I'll tell the police the same fucking thing. Who's trespassing me? That assistant manager, it's not his property. He can't trespass me. Right. Unless you get the CEO of O'Reilly's that owns this fucking company and owns this fucking property. Right. I can't be trespassed any goddamn way. Ask me how I know. Because they tried to trespass me from Wood River Walmart 20 fucking years ago.
Well, we got trespassed from the fucking PDR place.
Oh, yeah. Well, but that was the property owner.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was the property owner.
Oh, it wasn't a tenant?
No. No, he called the property owner, and the property owner, and I know about that because I inquired about leasing the one side. Yeah. I asked him how much leasing the one side was. Right. And the realtor that was handling it, and when he asked me my name, and then he goes, oh, I can't. You can't. You can't lease it. He won't lease it to you. I go, okay. It's too much fucking money anyway. I can't afford it.
What was
I
it?
Was curious. It was $1,000 for just the one bay, just the one side.
Jeez.
$1,000.
But you had access to the whole fucking place anyway.
Well, I mean, they would have walled it off. So before I told him who I was and my contact information, if I just wanted that one bay, they'd come in and they wall it off. I'd have to share that bathroom, but other than that, they'd wall it off. So.
It's out of the fucking world, bro.
Dumb. It's all dumb. It's all stupid.
It is so fucking stupid and petty, bro. Fucking petty.
Stupid.
It's so fucking stupid.
But yeah, I thought that was funny. He was like, "You can't come in here."
That's hilarious.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
I said I work all week this next week, but when I get a day off during the week, I'm coming in here because I want somebody to tell me I can't come in here. Right. Let the other assistant manager that I went to school with from grade school all the way to high school, let him look me in the eyes and tell me I can't come in here. Let him. So I can laugh at him too. Well, can I buy my stuff still, or do you still want my money?
Right. You want the sale?
For whatever stupid shit I'm buying?
Right.
You still want my $6 or whatever?
Yeah, you still you still want.
Fucking dumb.
It's so dumb. Fuck. Oh shit. That's really all I got, man.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing.
We got an hour.
Got nothing.
Do we got an hour in?
A little over an hour.
Hey, all right. It's not bad.
Over.
Not bad. So 2 dudes with some mics. 2 dudes.
How's it going next door?
So, I meant to send Brian a message, Trust, to see if he wanted to hop on and talk about it, first week or whatever. I just got fucking busy and I didn't fucking get it across. So, it's, did you ever go to Wipeout in Alton? Anyway, he used to be DJ up there, right?
Right.
And so he's like DJing sometimes down here. The C Rations they rented the kitchen, so they sublet the kitchen out to C Rations, and so C Rations last year had a food truck down at Flock, and it was probably like one of my tops. Like I would love to go there. Really good food, and so I was excited to see that they were moving in next door.
What are they going to open up at for lunch service and stuff?
They are. Yeah, they are. Yeah, no, they're open. So they're still figuring shit out, right? So they're open today. They're open yesterday.
Right.
So, and yesterday was super slow here. Everybody was out doing something. Dude, this weather's beautiful, man. You're having a fire, man, at the house. Whatever. Right. You're not hitting downtown right now. So, all of downtown was slow. We were definitely slow. But they, the C Rations, the kitchen, they were in Slurped Daiquiri, and that's in Eastgate Plaza. And then, so they were subletting the kitchen there, right? And they said that they had to go buy food after the first day. Like, they got their asses kicked. And so I bought something, dude, it was interesting. Like, it was a chicken wing boil, was how it was advertised. And I thought that sounded weird, right? And so you can get it in a variety of flavors. So I got it in Cajun, and it was a tray. It was $25 tray of food, heavy, bro, like 4 or 5 meals worth of fucking food.
Damn.
And it had chicken wings in it. Also had sausage, potatoes, like the little fucking, bro. It was so good.
So it's like a crawfish boil,
but it's chicken wing boil.
It's chicken wings.
Dude, it was dope, man. It was good, and I mean, it was fucking shit tons of food, man. Market
Basket has a lunch service.
In Edwardsville. Yeah, not Godfrey.
$10.
What?
$10, and it's good food,
right?
And you get full.
No
for
shit.
$10 fucking.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's like fried. I mean, they have a special every other day. Like they do Mexican food, Chinese food.
No shit.
Home style food.
Do you have to heat it up, or is it already hot?
No, it comes right out of the hot bin.
No shit.
$10.
Dude, what a deal.
And if you get a rewards package, you get a free one. Sarah threw my free one away, but anyway.
Yeah. No, that's dope.
You get a free one after so many you buy, like 10, I think, you get a free one.
Nice.
So, and it's good food. It's like $10.
Dude,
can't beat it. I've been eating Market Basket every day for the last 3 weeks or whatever.
Shit, yeah, man. Fuck, that's a good value now.
I wanted Panteras, man. I had my heart set on Panteras one day.
Right.
And I can't see their menu on their fucking Facebook page at Panteras if you're watching, which you're not, but whatever. If somebody's watching this far along and they know the guy that runs Panteras, fucking put a menu up so the guy can read the prices.
Right.
So I called and I asked how much a small hunk was, right? Because if you're going to eat Panteras, it's what you want to eat.
Hunks like everything, right?
Yeah. $20.
For a small. Now, what's the small? Is it like a 12-inch so small?
I don't fucking know.
Because
I heard $20 and said, no thanks.
Yeah, man. Fucking, dude, it's like Emo's prices, bro.
No thanks.
Yeah. Dude, it's like, it hurts my feelings to buy a frozen pizza for $10.
Yeah, no.
That don't make no sense to me, man, at all. Like, dude, I sold pizzas for years, man, and $10 was a cooked fucking pizza.
I remember working at Domino's, and I remember one day being high as a kite and going, I wonder how much these pizzas cost.
$2.38.
And yeah, the manager was in there, and she was like less than $3.
Yep.
Something like that.
Yeah, the Works is like the most expensive. So Papa John's, and this is going back to the 90s, right? So,
right.
So the 90s, Papa John's Works cost $2.95 food cost wise. and we sold it for like, I want to say $13.95. Like that was our most expensive pie, right?
For a large.
Yeah, large, 14-inch, right?
Right.
So 16-inch might have been like $15.
Right.
So because we only had,
That shit's like $25 now.
oh, dude,
And what's food cost? Maybe $6?
I don't know, man, because everybody's getting fucked, dude.
If it's doubled, it's probably $6.
Dude, I bet you food costs more than doubled, man.
Think so?
Dude, I talked to a lot of these guys that own bars and restaurants, man. Their food cost is out of this fucking world, man. That's why the prices are so fucking high.
Dude, I fucking ate at fucking King Louie's and it was like $17 for what I was paying $12 for, and I was like, fuck,
dude,
you.
I don't even think they're like, that's not them profiting, bro. That's just them keeping
No,
up.
I don't think so either.
No, it's just
But
them
still.
keeping up with cost. It's fucking, dude, we've had the same cigar. Like, are they, what is driving the cost of cigars up, right? Is it the third world fucking labor?
They can.
They can.
They
because
can.
everybody else is. We might as well get in on it.
I was wondering something the other day, and you might be able to answer this.
I'll try.
Where do they get the tobacco for cigarettes from? You think
Kentucky.
You think it's sweepings, though?
No,
You think
no.
it's like,
No, it's grown.
it's not the same tobacco?
So it's the same plant, but it's going to be different, kind of like weed.
It's a different cut.
Yeah, it's a different. Well, it's not just a different cut. They use the whole plant. And so, have you ever seen the tobacco fields in Kentucky?
No.
It looks just like the tobacco fields in fucking Central America. It's super fucking awesome, right? And it's a tobacco plant's a tobacco plant, but
Right.
your strain, if you will,
Right.
is going to be different, right? So.
Right.
Like shit grown in Connecticut from Connecticut seed is going to be different than shit grown in Kentucky. Pennsylvania is actually a big producer of tobacco as well for the cigarette industry, you know. So, but they do sell tobacco aged for, you know, it's the cheapest.
So they're just not aging it; they're cutting it, drying it, and
I'm sure there's some aging process because it's always brown. Like cigarette tobacco is brown, right? So it's got to be
Right.
dried out and aged, and
Right.
and so like the brown color doesn't come from being dry, but it does. But it also comes from time.
right.
So there's huge barns in Kentucky that are drying cigarette tobacco.
I was just curious why. Well, you know, like where's all the poison? It's in the filter, I would imagine. Because why would they spray it on the tobacco?
Well, no, I don't think it's that. I don't really know where, like, what the process is.
The
Like,
cat piss and the ammonia come from?
yeah. Like, where does that get added in? Like, could
It's got to be in the filter.
So,
Because I remember as a kid, if you could only get menthols and you didn't want to smoke a menthol, you just cut the filter off.
really,
And it wasn't, you still got some of it, but it wasn't as strong.
huh?
So it was in the fucking filter.
But so when they were doing the FDA was hard up on that flavor ban, it was to ban menthol cigarettes too. So you would not have a menthol cigarette if they banned if that ban would have went through. So that being said, like there's got to be some flavoring added to the tobacco at some point, and then but is it just sprayed the fuck on, and then why? You know, like everything else.
That's
like,
what
why?
I was wondering. And I remember Winston's. Used to buy Winston's because Winston's were all natural. There was none of that shit in a Winston.
Was it still filtered, or was
Yeah.
it? Oh, really?
Yeah, but there was none of that shit in a Winston. But I don't think they sell Winston's anymore.
Oh, I haven't seen Winston in a long ass
Right.
time.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
That just made me curious.
Yeah, so like
what the difference was.
We did a family motorcycle trip down to Kentucky, and we rode through. It was like July. Fucking fields were tall and shit. And I was like, oh shit, that's tobacco fields. But like this whole country used to grow shit tons of tobacco because we didn't have the trade that we
Right.
do now.
Right.
So, you know, it's like it only made sense to, you know, South Florida you can grow, you know, where land's available. I mean, I mean, Cuba's 90 miles away. Do you think the growing's that fucking different? It's not. It's not.
No, it's about to be.
Well, right. Well, once Florida's no longer, right? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so, I mean,
Once they take care of them pesky red states.
yeah. So, you know, good looking out, fucking Georgia. You know,
Right.
you're going to be the new southern state.
Right.
You know, the most southern state.
Right.
So, it felt pretty southern when we were down there in Savannah. You know, that felt fucking.
Oh, I was talking to somebody about it because they were saying, well, the port workers deserve, because you know what was over, right?
I don't
They,
exactly. I
they
didn't follow.
wanted a clause that certain jobs couldn't be replaced with automation.
Yeah.
Or
I saw a little bit of that.
certain percent of jobs, or some shit like that, right?
Right.
And they wanted a 77% raise.
Well, sure, I do too.
Right.
Right.
So some guy was on there and he was like, well, they top out at 40 right now, and you can't get a home. Have you ever looked at coastal or homes on coastal property at $40? And I got on there and I was like, well, first of all, if you've ever been to Savannah, I promise you can buy a home.
It's cheap as fuck, bro. That place was kind of ghetto,
right?
Bro.
Savannah was ghetto as shit. And I was like, I didn't look at the housing prices
Right.
around there because I don't want to fucking live there. But I have looked at the housing prices in Cocoa, Titusville,
Right.
Rockledge, or whatever it is, that other one that's right there by Cocoa Beach. I have looked at those prices. You used to be, before the market went absolutely ape shit.
Right.
You used to be able to buy a decent house in a decent little neighborhood for $150, and you were 20 minutes from the coast.
Right.
That's 20 minutes from Edwardsville.
Right.
That's more than fucking commuting distance.
Yeah, no shit.
For $40 an hour.
Right. Yeah, bro.
So why do they need a 70? You can't justify a 77% raise. $40 and you to 77%, that makes them over $100 an hour. Yeah, gee, I wonder why they're looking at automation. Gee. And you know what? That robot's not going to, every 6 months to 2-3 years, that robot's not going to go, I want more money. I'm just going to go stand in this line out here and go, the country and you and everybody else can go fuck themselves until you bow to my will.
Right.
The robots aren't going to unionize and fuck everybody because they want 77% more oil or whatever the fuck. They want 77% more tires.
Hydraulic fluid.
Right.
Right.
Now fuck out of here. How are you going to bitch about automation and then prove why automation is a good idea?
Yeah, that sucks. That's funny. Yeah,
So, everybody defending them people just amazes me. I was just amazed by it.
I didn't really stay on any of it. Dude, I'm like, so like Scott, like, so you know that Eastern Coast is where all cigars come in.
Right.
Yeah, so they're not gonna go through the Panama Canal to fucking shoot over to fucking the West Coast and then be fucking trained or trucked fucking,
Right.
You know, there's more cigar shops on the East Coast into the Midwest than there is on, you know, heading west. Right. You know, I mean, minus LA's got, you know, or California's got some cigar shops, you know.
Vegas probably.
Vegas has a few big motherfuckers that are badass.
Well, there's nothing.
There's no tenants.
Once you get past St. Louis, there's nothing till Denver. In anywhere, in any fucking direction.
No, you got KC.
Texas.
You got KC.
That KC's not that big though.
Yeah, but KC's got probably just as many cigar shops, if not more, than St.
But,
Louis.
but it's a smattering of people.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you have Missouri, Illinois territory, right? You're in Chicago and St. Louis.
But I'm talking population wise.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. That's
once
why.
Once you get past St. Louis, there's there's nobody.
No, yeah. I mean, you got like maybe OKC, but that's not very big. Tulsa's not that big.
Kansas City's not that big, and there's what's between St. Louis and Kansas City?
Yeah.
A whole lot of fucking not much.
Yeah.
What's between Kansas City and Denver? A whole lot of not that fucking much.
Flat plains.
Right. So that's what I'm saying is, and pretty much all the way to even if you take Denver and Colorado into consideration, pretty much all the way to L.A. And that's taking fucking Las Vegas into consideration. There's not a lot of fucking people between after St. Louis.
No, yeah, there's really not, man.
And then you're down in Texas.
Yeah, well,
but once you get out of Texas is probably pretty much the same way too. I don't never spent a lot of time in Texas.
Yeah, so but like Dallas is as big as fucking. I mean, Dallas is massive. San Antonio's good size. You know, they have a cigar week down there, right? And their cigar week, bro, is like wild, man. It's like they have enough cigar shops close together that they can make it a fucking thing. Like each day is a fucking party at a different cigar shop.
What I'm getting at though is from the East Coast to St. Louis, that's probably the most densely packed part of the country until you get to California.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And California probably makes up for
a
lot of it.
Couple states maybe, but yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Just in one state. But Oregon's all spread out. Washington's all spread out. There ain't nobody in Montana except crazy fucking people that want to live in Montana.
I fucking would live in Montana right now, bro.
So
I would live in Montana.
I wouldn't live in Montana or Wyoming. Her sister is in, I don't know if it's Montana or Wyoming, but it's 3 hours to the closest hospital that can do anything if you have like a severe fucking problem.
Right.
Like a blood clot in your lung or some shit like that.
So when I lived in eastern New Mexico, it was an hour and a half to the nearest real hospital.
Yeah. You can go to a clinic or hospital.
It was 99 miles.
You can go to a clinic or hospital, but if you're that fucked up, you're getting choppered out 3 hours away.
Yeah. No,
2-3 hours away.
Yeah, that's how.
Maybe even all the way down to Denver.
Yeah,
depending on how fucked up you are.
Yeah, when I lived in New Mexico, man, it was 100 miles. It was 99 miles in two different directions to hit civilization.
Right.
But there was a million head of cattle in between those 100 miles, bro. It was bovine, Texas. It was,
right.
I mean, that was my next town, and the stench would come over to New Mexico if the wind blew the wrong way. Bro, you could see it. It was green. It would just come over, fucking like Northern Lights, bro. It was just fucking cow shit fucking smells coming at you. That was killing the ozone layer. The
methane.
Cows. Yeah, the methane.
Fucking cow farts.
Yeah, cow farts killed my fucking...
God damn it.
Yeah, made my night bad. The people knew, too. They'd shut their windows. Like, shit, here comes the cows. All right, next week we're going to do some cool shit. We'll have at least one guest on here, hopefully. And good luck to Drew this weekend at the tournament.
Good luck to Oddfellows Grappling Club.
Yeah, Oddfellows Grappling Club. Give them a follow on the Facebook. They're getting they're building up. They're getting some good crews in. So I would like to say I'm going to join you soon, but I'm not. So
I'll be back when this hernia shit's over with.
Yeah.
Whatever I figure out with it.
Yeah. You gonna go to a tournament, ring cowbell?
No.
All right. Thanks for watching episode 144 of Unrolled, and we'll be back next week for whatever. See you. No.